How much should I sell Toulon for? France might not have a bunch of money for that right now. I should tell him that, like, you know, I'm willing to trade Toulon for, you know, for something. Oh, yeah, keep the dev right now. You're right. Good point. I'll let him know that, like... I'm not promising it. I'm saying I'm willing to. Well, we're allied now. I guess if the alliance goes away, then I'll bring it up. It'll piss off the people, but that doesn't really matter so much. Local unrest, trade power versus trade goods. Turin, what kind of resources do you produce? I don't know, 6 on one, half done the other. You don't really have unrest. I think I just want more goods than trade power here. I don't think it really matters. Still have room for things. It's all good there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to temporarily raise my army maintenance. I may as well drill these guys. I just want to reinforce these guys. And then we'll drop it again. I don't have Renaissance yet. Okay, so we're now at 150 relationship with Burgundy. And we haven't completed that, so they must just not have the strength. I don't think drilling costs extra money. I think it just costs the full maintenance. Yeah, hold on. Oh, this interface is different. I don't think we have a ledger. Yeah, there's no ledger. It's locked. Oh, that's a good call. Let's just consolidate instead. It may be too late. Yeah. I may have wanted to do it right away just to lower my effective strength. We'll do this, and then I think I'm going to stop drilling, because I do need the money for the institution. They have 16k troops. Yeah, I was going to say, if they only have that. I don't think I have the birth ship backwards to the event. I need to have at least 10k. And I have to be allied to someone who is at least 1.5 times my strength. Yeah, my ally has to have a 1.5 strength compared to me. Yeah, tell Burgundy to build more troops. Yeah, Burgundy's opinion of Savoy is 150. Their opinion of me is 166. Everything's fine. Should I just disband my my cav? Yeah. The knowledge sharing to make money is kind of nice. I'm gonna do this. Are they integrating nevers? Can we find out a percentage about that? Oh, they're that halfway. Oh, speaking of. Oh yeah. Let's repay all those. Okay, we're 1 year away here. We do have to boost our relationship there again. Let me do this. A bunch of military power. Agenda's about to expire. Oh, hang on. I should... You know what? Fuck it. There you go. Satisfy the agenda. Loyalty is good everywhere. What I'm going to do is seize some more land. It'll give us more space to play with. Apparently, I didn't check the numbers carefully enough. Weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't... Maybe in the pop-up, maybe they lost more than expected. Side, they'll get some territory. There's a side with no one. Oh, I am getting messages. Is that from Radio Res? Yes. Oh! Where is it? Oh. Yeah, back in there. We can have a chat. It's too late to... Like, there's not enough deaths to consolidate, but I'm gonna get rid of the cav. And then when Burgundy gets Nevers, they should be bigger than me, because they'll need 18, and that's going to be it. Right? Maybe? Something like that? Oh, actually, if we get Austria 150, that should do it. Because they have tons of troops. I didn't even need to disband. And they're nearly there. Rebels in Spain? Ooh. There we go. Strength in numbers. Done. Gets me an extra Diplo reputation, and I can go all your bases covered right away, getting a huge boost to our Diplo power.
Hey, Quill.
Oh, hey. Yeah, you said you figured something out?
So, we can go to war, right?
Yeah.
And then you can lose the war and just give me those 2 provinces.
Uh-huh.
So you'll war. And then once I complete the mission, I can give it back to you. I can sell it back to you. And so you don't lose your core, plus you also get extra development on them because that's what the mission gives.
Okay. Now, we have an alliance right now, right?
Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh, fuck. We have an alliance. Oh.
Dissolve it, we'll get what, a 1-year truce? 5-year truce?
5-year truce.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that might be okay.
I think it's okay. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen in the 5 years coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I was talking to Pravis earlier, Pope Man, and we could all together attack Milan and just divide the Milan among ourselves.
Yep, and that's... I meant to maybe start something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
All right. Do you want to do the Milan thing first, or do you want... Actually, Pope said he doesn't want to join the Milan war yet because he's still he's fighting. He's expanding in Naples and stuff. So do you want to just annul the alliance for now, and then do the 2?
Here's the thing. I have tons of admin power now. It might... All right. With the acknowledgement that this is a huge favor for you to be able to complete the mission, and it'll cost me a fuck ton of admin. Oh, it's gonna even get more admin or development from your thing. I gotta recore this.
Yeah, but you also get more dev. You will get, like, long term, you'll get a little bit of benefit, and to sweeten that deal, I can throw in that if you ever need condottiery, I'll send it to you for like 0.1 ducats or something. All and right. You know, my Merc condottiery is really strong.
Yeah, I'm willing to go for it just because it's cool to enable people to make missions, and I'm okay with how things are going. So we could just do the sale, and then you can sell it back to me.
Let's do it. All right.
So I guess I have to initiate that, right?
Yes.
Under the Faith. Let me cancel this for a second. And let's see. Sell province. So I click on Valis. Can I do more than one at the same time? Oh no, one at a time.
No, I think one at a time.
Oh, maybe it's declaring war. Wrong country. No, okay. I'm talking to Switzerland. Sell province. Lawless. There you go. I'll sell it to you for 0.
Nice.
Alright.
And Wad, please.
And it is only those 2 you need? You don't need Geneva, nothing weird? You're sure it's going to work?
Yeah, just Wad and Wallace.
Alright. There we go. Sell province to Switzerland. Flood. There you are.
All right, done. I'm selling it back to you.
All right. Cool. So is this the mission you have to complete to then do some stuff in Milan? Is that the idea?
No, it's just a mission. I just wanted to complete missions because I'm just here sitting and deving and drilling, not doing anything.
Ah. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business.
Just move channels here again. Yeah, I did think about like accepting the institution before we did it because it would be cheaper, but we still couldn't. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive. We did get the extra dev, and really the cost to increase, because I think it's basically +1. I think it might have actually kind of broken even. Yeah, I was looking for the numbers. Okay. Oh, so I can start building up my army again, which I think I should do. Although maybe I'll wait because I want an institution first. I'll institution then build it up. I may as well drop this maintenance since there's no rebels or anything happening anymore. We're not drilling, so that should save us some money. Do I have unrest there now? Oh shit, you're right. Oh, you get separatism from that. Well, that's slightly annoying, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? They have huge autonomy anyway. Yeah, so it'll be a while before I get any real value from these guys again. Is there anyone about to pop so we can make it cheaper? I don't think there's any reason to wait. I think we're going to brace now. We're going to get all the techs. I guess I'll leave you here and that's fine. And then... there you go. No more unrest over there. That's going to be okay. I have improved. I think I'm done my improvement missions now. Can I sell it to more than one person? Ah, no. Okay. Edicts. So, now we're going to come here, and yeah, we're going to swap. Okay, well, certainly, so Turin, which is Piedmont, we're certainly going to flip you over to Encourage Development for a 10% discount. And I'm going to get you up to 20. I mean, I'd like to save this... I don't know, sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. me do one of these and then 2 pips of that. Get you up to 20. Finish this mission. There you go. Torino will be the new capital, and it'll give us even more tax. But you know what? Should I just dump a bunch of development in this before I accept? Because it'll be cheaper right now. I mean, it slows down our tech rate, which isn't good. But if we're going to go tall, yeah, I think I like it. I'm going to dump, like, everything I've got. There. Make it our new capital. Okay, as a capital, you get a discount to development. On the other hand, development costs go up based on how much development there is. It might have been cheaper for us to wait. I don't know. I'm assuming this is better. I don't know. Is it exactly 30? Wow, that is a nice number. So now we should do something else with our traders here. I guess I have to recall. I can't just... Oh, maybe we have to wait for it to unpause. Let me just... I'll recall both merchants. We'll redeploy them. Because my capital's in Turin. Presumably, this is also my trade port. Yeah, and it is. Yeah, I think we'll actually build a port or a fort in Turin because... oh, we already have it in Piedmont. Hold on. So this thing here, Alpine Fortifications, we need 4 forts with a castle. They have to be in this area. But I don't think we need one... I don't think we need one castle in 4 different areas. I think we just need 4 total in those areas. So... Oh. Did we... What's the deal here? Did everyone disconnect, or is it just me? Is it the break?
I think they're going to rehost it for the... They're just having a little break.
Oh, how long's the break? Do we know?
I wish I did.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming it's going to be at least 5 minutes, so that sounds good.
Quick stop.
All right, guys. We're going to take a short break then. We're going to pee. We're going to get some more tea as well, because I could use some beverage. Actually, I'm so hot. That's true. I guess we are about halfway through, and we were planning a break halfway through. It might be 5 minutes. It might be 15. I'll be gone for at least... Oh, 10-minute break, says Daniel Dansgoop. Okay. I'll be gone for at least 5. We'll probably come back and have a little bit of chitter-chatter afterwards. But go ahead, stretch your legs, and I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. Hello, everybody. Peas have been peed. Teas have been teed. And I have some banana bread coffee cake that Essentia made as a little sneaky snack. Very delicious. Why are some of the countries strike beat? Are they occupied? Didn't realize we'd be able to see this in this map mode. Yeah, that wasn't the declare war sound. It was the join or selected country. Oh, ready up. That's the ready up button sound. I like the Toucan mostly because the hair is getting a bit long and unmanageable. And weirdly, I'm actually a little cooler if my hair is sort of tucked up under the toque than if it was just down long. Weirdly enough. I think I'm just going to take the clippers to it. I keep talking about it. I think it's time for something to happen. Just a little trimmy trim. There we go. So, oh, we could peek at things, you know. Wonder how Portugal's doing. I guess it's a little early to do it. They probably haven't done any colonization really yet. Just the little islands they start with. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, Radio Res and I, we swapped these provinces. So I sold them both the provinces for 0, so he could complete his mission. Then he sold them both to me for 0. I had to recore them, but on the other hand, they came back with like +1 development each, which is sort of the equivalent of if I've just developed the province. So the recoring cost was kind of balanced out. I mean, not everyone's logged in, and even the people who are haven't picked everything yet, so the player map mode's not necessarily the most useful yet. We'll do it once we're into the game proper. Questions about over here? Flory Worry, Dith Marchin. Things are happening. Yeah. I have a heritage.
Whiskey and chocolate.
Hey, Marxian economics. I've on YouTube for years and years and maybe more. 7 years, can't remember. Anyways, oh, did it get cut off? I think it got cut off. Oh, no, that's the entire message. Thank you very much for that, Marxian. Appreciate the support. How is Shen doing? So Shen is... Ooh. I don't remember. I keep wanting to say Holland, but that's not Shen. That's Viking. I'd have to look at the spreadsheet. Oh, Tunisia, right. So he's not logged in again, but he's definitely reaching out. Oh my god, he's touching air. That's my air. I should get him to sell me these provinces or something. And I think he's got a couple of vassals, so I think Tunisia is getting embiggened quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Lots of blobbing out over here. Muscovy going crazy. But I mean, effectively, Muscovy is playing single player, is what's going on over here, so that's not really a surprise. You know, Muscovy well practiced. Tucky's got a lot of experience with it as well. And Chewy, it's because of Hungary. That's why they're so big, right? Because they got the event. They've got that, although they got Moldova as well. Hey, can you sell me that territory? It's for a meme. I mean, honestly, is there a better reason, you know, that you can imagine for selling territory? Exactly. Oh, Muscovy got beaten back by Swedish-Slavonian alliance. Oh, that's cool. Alright. A little bit of check on power. Sweden is independent, though. They broke the... Denmark just released them immediately. I don't think Scotland's a player. Yeah, and it looks like they're currently a vassal of Lord Lambert over here. Still one of my favorite games ever, when we played as Air and we annexed Air. Holland, I don't know if their borders have changed. They did get drawn into the war, the end of the 100 Years' War there. I think they were on the side of France and Burgundy, and then I think like Austria came in. I don't think they lost anything, other than having been occupied for a while. Who's playing Ulm? Game Gabester is Ulm, and they've expanded a little bit too. Custom Nation Air and Conquer Air. I think at some point for symmetry we have to. Single province, Ayrshire, independent Ayrshire, and then do what we can. Mordred Bankers himself had a shitty ruler. Now has Utrecht as vassal thanks to Burgundy. Ah, okay, good. Something's being planned against Venice. There's lots of plans for lots of people. At this point, ideally, I would like to get the province here of, like, Genoa's actual capital, because it's another powerful center of trade. And ideally a little bit more from Milan. But I'm not feeling, like, the desperate need of, like, if we can't do this, we're effed. Someone, I think, is playing the Knights. Yeah, there we go. Nubnath. The Knights. I need to form PMO. I'm not. I don't remember. I think I need a little bit more of the French parts, don't I? I don't know. I'm not necessarily going to go for tag switches. It'll be very cool, though, because everyone's excited about the, what do they call it? The toothpaste color? That's true. If we simply vassalize Genoa, then we could easily go after Sardinia over here. That would be really nice. All you need to form Sardinia PMO is Sardinia and PMO. You already have PMO. Oh, okay. So yeah, if we just grab Sardinia over here. Well, it might be then that we could look to try to... I like the idea of vassalizing Genoa, which leaves them as a prince in the HRE, which keeps the HRE authority high, which the Emperor would like. I'm totally happy to play along with the Emperor. Question is, how do we take this away from Aragon? Well, that'll be a question for later, I guess. Or yes, you're right. I could claim Genoa because we have a sea zone. I could attack, just siege down the capital, piece them out, and just take Corsica. Which might be a lot easier. Oh, Castile. Oh, they have Queen, King. Yeah, that's a little scary. I think, yeah, I'm still figuring out the new estate dynamics, but I think that they're probably a lot better, more interesting, less fiddly. Technically, I can't give a review of this until the release day. The embargoes are a little funny. Yeah, I know the game sounds are a little bit low, but that's just to stop the noise from being a little overwhelming, especially when there's like various random warfare sounds. I mean, it could boost the music, but I'm not sure there's much point in that. Well, the Let's Play embargo, like the streaming and Let's Play embargo is here. The review embargo is on the release date in itself. Because that means if they have to do any last-minute fixes or patches or anything like that, the reviews actually represent the true state of the game. But, I mean, I don't do reviews, so... doesn't affect me. Like, if you're having fun. No, I think Emperor's quite spiffy, too. I'll tell you one thing, the size of the expansion, the patch and the expansion, is very impressive. Holy crap, there's a lot in here. Yeah, so, my original pass of the game map, there hadn't been a human player in Castile, and a couple others. But when I looked at the map, it was like several days ago. I think it was on Wednesday when the first nations were assigned, and there were definitely more people have been added since then. So there wasn't a Castile player at the time, unless I was, just completely missed it. At the time, there wasn't a Castile player, so I was like, oh, Portugal's going to have an easy time of it. But now there is a Castile player, which means obviously Castile Aragon's going to be very scary. Very scary in the pants. And yes, one of the reasons that annexing Genoa, especially as a secondary war target, was not possible is because they have land in Crimea. It's very likely that they're still too big to vassalize. I think the vassalization cost when we looked in the war was somewhere around 260%. Now, that means its true vassalization cost was 130%, or somewhere around there, whatever the number was. We did take one province away from them, but I'm betting they're probably still over 100% to vassalize. So probably the best war thing is just declare for Corsica. Hell, for all I know, we annex Genoa and Corsica, and that's fine, because they'll still exist, although I guess this wouldn't be HRE territory, so the Emperor might not like that. They lost Azov, too? What's Azov? Where's Azov? Oh, or is it one of the ones over here? No. In Crimea. Oh, does Genoa start with this? Oh. Well, then maybe. I don't know if there's a way to calculate that. Doesn't Genoa, Pope want Genoa for Kingdom of God? Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's one of the other things we'll have to figure out is the borders that the Pope wants to Kingdom of God. Although maybe we can arrange something where if I get Genoa, I temporarily hand it over to the Pope so he can form the Kingdom of God, and then he hands it back to me. Could be. And yeah, we'll do some messing around with the edicts here in a second. Yeah, it's fine with swapping provinces and tag switches. Yeah. So that will probably we could probably do something like that because it would be really cool. And yeah, what we'll have to do is we'll just have to look at each individual province and total up their war score. Yeah, Austria is the emperor. But if we completely eat Genoa, and it's no longer a member of the Holy Roman Empire, then the HRE will lose imperial authority. So the emperor would prefer that didn't happen. Of course, as we say that, I'm going to be annexing Saluzzo, but I need to do that for a very, very important mission, so... Where did Flori expand? I heard he expanded in Africa? Wait, what? So... Flori's Dithmarken over here. I don't see anything that's colorified in Africa, other than, of course, Shen over here, the Castilian stuff here, the Portuguese stuff there and there. I don't think that has happened. The shadow... oh, there we go. Hang on, I should probably re-enter the voice chat.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe that's also why Flurry and I couldn't join at the start.
Oh, those biddies. I heard that.
Oh,
I did hear that.
that was me.
It just
Sorry.
piqued my ears perked up. Like, whoa.
Money?
Oh.
We're here, money.
Thanks for the bits, Saber Tree.
I think I'm on a smoke screen or something.
Oh, here you go.
All right.
Oh, here we are.
We're gonna let Realms Deep load in here.
Oh, hot joining?
Hold up. Oh, one sec. Mine's bugged out. Mine went to spectator. I had a game over screen and now I've got spectator. Can I hot join from spectator?
I think you'll have to disconnect and rejoin.
Okay.
Literally unplayable.
Exactly.
Venice getting destroyed for some reason. Attacker against Baden. And the Ulm. Oh, they helped out. They accepted the call to arms for Ulm, and now they're just getting sieged.
Yeah.
Feel a bit bad, but I don't.
We're not going to be full annexing or anything. It's just going to be one province.
Yes, Milan is AI controlled.
Multiplayer in a nutshell. Can I hot join? Look at that player
Okay.
map mode.
Should be able to.
Long boy.
So, what are we doing now?
A lot of players, yeah.
I think we're waiting for the Tunisians to attack. I mean, the long term with the Ottomans. Waiting for Tunisia to attack the Mamluks, and then Poland is happy to jump in. So if it's Austria, Hungary, Moldavia, Poland, Lithuania, obviously the.
Well, it's going to be
hell are
at
they
least a few
brewing?
decades before Tunis can get all the way through the Mamluks up to the Ottomans.
Well, they're going to be declaring on the Mamluks with the Ottomans' help because they're allies.
Oh, and then you guys are going to attack the Ottomans while they're distracted.
So they're at
Thank you,
war
Chaucer.
With, so they're
Yes,
probably.
so then they're at
gotcha.
war.
Milan must die.
Either they're at war and we just kind of jump on their backs. If it's taking too long, we can just kind of go for it. If not, then we'll wait for them to kind of finish up and then. I don't really
Right
want
into
to
speed
kind of
3,
get
Jesus.
isolated down there. And I'd
I
rather
don't
not
think we're
fight
doing
just
anything
to
right away,
help
though,
to
right?
walk through all that land.
We can do the
we'll wait for him to
Genoan
finish
math.
up, then he's going to break the alliance with the Ottomans, and then we can.
Someone
just
keep
go
track.
off.
40%. 40% plus 12% is
Unless everyone's
52.
been lying to me, in which case I don't think my game's going to be
And
lost in too much longer.
18% brings
So
us to
do
60,
you want to try
70,
adding a couple of your provinces?
79. Oh, no,
and
we
see
should
what
be able to
happens?
annex.
Sure.
Oh, Shen desynced.
Oof.
Oh, Shen.
Rip.
Oh, I mean, he can sync up. That's not a huge issue.
So I'm trying to add a province right now, and it does not say you gain imperial authority.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't do that anymore. I can do it anyway, and you can just see if you know what your number is.
I didn't know this.
I just added one. I don't think
That's
it's
great. So
really-
apparently it's
Or
103.
Imperial authority gain just went down.
Oh well. So apparently it goes down when you add it.
What in the
Oh,
world?
yeah,
I'm
no, it
confused.
says gained by provinces joining the empire.
They might have just not changed the tooltip, honestly.
Unplayable.
So we should probably let Grugi know.
Yeah, that might be a oversight.
And yes, we need to. Oh yeah, our merchants. That's right. Because oops, I can't
How
now.
easily we can mess with Midge by just putting a full stop in the chat, and he instantly goes, "Oh, so what's that guy about, guys? What's going on?" Secret code.
Man.
Well, they have Greek islands. Oh, that's what it is. Thanks. So we won't be vassalizing.
So far, to be fair.
I mean,
It's been-
we're not dead.
yeah. I thought we'd be dead.
I've exceeded expectations. Your province, how what are your?
I can't
what are
assign the
your
merchants
plans
right
then?
now. I was about
you've
to.
got a bit
That's
of
why I
a
have the trade
service
map
over,
open.
aggressive
Oh,
So,
realms deep. My bad. Bohemia rivaled me, and I'm in my chat like, "What is this jerk doing?" And then I'm like,
Oh.
"Oh wait, it's the AI."
My AI rivaled you?
I was like, he's in voice chat with me, and he's rivaling me.
So as far as questions with my plans, at the moment I don't have any because I have pretty high aggressive expansion in northern Italy.
That's what I figured.
So I need to let that tick down a little bit, unless I want to just bully people for money.
Well, that sounds like fun.
I mean, yeah, just going and killing people and then we just split the spoils isn't a bad idea.
That sounds like a
Ultimately, I want to take out Florence, Siena, and Lucca next, probably.
Shen got DC'd as well.
Mm.
Goodness, great.
Can I fabricate on this? I don't know if I'd want to, but that's interesting. Maybe better to have Valencia. I mean, I don't need it for trade steering, although I could use it for more, trade yoinking. I mean, Alexandria is worth 6.5, so it is worth more. And then Champagne, assuming we can drive it down here, is better. I think that's probably best. Yeah, so I don't know if fabricating here makes a ton of sense. Well, we will. I think we're going to start by fabricating in Genoa. I want to improve relations with the Pope right now, just because we have a Diet agenda to hit 100 improved relations with them. So we'll do that just to finish that, and then what we'll do is we'll probably start fabricating on some parts in Sardinia. Yeah, we want to build some ships too. And it might... The thing is, for my next mission, it's building forts. But I might just wait on that. Since forts, I mean, will cost a bunch of money to build and then also to maintain. Whereas the ships, at least, they give me extra trade power. We're waiting on Saluzzo. Right now, they still have a whole bunch of... We force vassalize them. So we wouldn't be able to hit 190 with them yet. But they're not that far off. And unfortunately, we won't be able to annex Geneva until we get ourselves in a war with Milan, so that they don't support the independence. I think Naples too, but I think that'll get shaken up at some point. Pirating might be nice in Venice. That's an interesting idea as well. I think maybe instead of diving directly into speed 3. Oh, here we are again. Okay. Yeah, see what I was saying. If there's another desync, I'll say it again in the more visible channel. Ooh. I think Milan just gave took a province from Venice here. There we go, speed 1. I mean, someone else posted the same message, so that was probably the one that was more visible. Whether or not pirating is more valuable than protecting trade, I don't know. We actually have more money in Genoa, so I think protecting trade here is probably more valuable. It's a more valuable node. I think I should probably build ships. Oh man, barks are expensive. Let's save up a little bit of cash so we have emergency money depending on wars and shit. Pirating give pirate protection? Ooh, interesting. And then, yeah, at some point we've got to re-insult people and things. Well, I guess our guys are busy right now, but that's okay. That's true, we can take loans for an emergency. Whether or not it makes sense to take loans to build our fleet is a bit of a question mark. Okay, our consort's not bad. Our heir's not bad either. It's just going to be a few years, and they'll be back. So this, tanks, we get no more income from cloth or silk. When we have 2 provinces with cloth, it gives us money right away. I don't think we want to do this. Power cost plus 5% doesn't seem like a good privilege for us to do. We didn't actually talk about these because I was trying to do them really quick at the start of the game. For Enterprise, is just a complete boost to their influence and morale. It limits your max absolutism, but we don't have any absolutism right now, so it doesn't matter. There's our like cheap-ass loans over here, which is really, I think, helpful. Diplo advisor cost, stability cost modifier. You get prestige here, but we get less taxes. We get prestige right away with this. It honestly might not be the worst thing in the universe. I don't think we're drilling right now. I think we've got our maintenance down. It seems like I should run for Enterprise regardless. Just for now. Later on, when absolutism is a thing, that might change around, but yeah. There we go, that's almost done. What maintenance is at max? We're not doing anything with it. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think I'd rather do this. I think I'd rather, I don't really feel like we need to war quite yet. We actually still have a little bit of aggressive expansion. Not much, but a trickle. Not so much that I think it'd be a problem if we were playing the single player, but I don't know. Yeah, if I'm paying the army, I'm drilling them, but I decided to not pay them. Oh! Hold on. It was because I was doing rebel stomping with them. Although they're at 0%. Yeah, that's why we were paying them. So they're technically still on rebel stomp, but they're not doing anything. I'll just turn that off for now. Morocco has rivaled me. Iberian wedding. There we go. Yeah, not attacking Aragon now. Udrilla can slacken standards later for a manpower boost. That is true. You need at least like 5 professionalism? Yeah, we're not even close. But Yeah. Yeah, we might be able to make a deal for Sardinia. I'm not too worried. There we go. Completed that. Means we can take this back. So, who is the Father Loris? That's who's in Castile. Father Loris, who makes the great webcomics for, like, all things Paradox. And other things, too, but... When they had flagships? The last expansion? Or 2 expansions ago? I can't check. It's so annoying that you can't check anything here. Golden Century. Yeah, and unless we're intending to fight, in which case we'll build galleys. Otherwise, I think we're just going to build light ships. Including a, like a light flagship, probably. Yeah, we actually had, like, basically no desync issues. But the problem is at the start of a new series like this, or, like, after coming back from a cut, it can cause issues. Yeah, light ships can fight. They're not great, though. But mostly we just need... I think we just want the money. Expand to any major areas outside Europe? I would like to get into sort of trade-based colonialism stuff. Africa, India, Far East, that side of things. Sparks are the light ships, eh? Yeah, I'll just start another one over here. Oh, I have no advisors. We should probably get some here. I'm gonna take the manpower guy. Oh, then I don't have enough money to hire another one, but... how's our inflation, actually? Unless I want a boat first. Save money for boats. Ah, man. And then we still have to build forts. We're ahead on military. But what we really want... Okay, I'm gonna get an admin guy. Because I want to unlock defensive ideas. Yeah, we did set our merchants. The one in Alexandria is not doing much for us. The one in Champagne is, because we actually have some presence in that trade zone, without sending boats over here. But in terms of trade steering, this is the richest node that we can transfer trade from. Well, I mean, Seville could go to Valencia, but which is new. Oh, okay. You offer have it, eh? So it would be under there, or is it under economy actions? Oh, they can't learn anything about it. Okay. Everyone's supporting independence of Genoa. I do have the inflation advisor. That's true. If it starts hitting 0, we'll do that. I guess our CB with Genoa is over, or our truceless to Genoa is over, right? You know what? Let's fabricate on there. Stop doing this.